Hello, everyone. Welcome to another one of our Jerk Review videos podcasts. Well, call it a vodcast.
That is a good phrase.
Yeah, I quite like it. Today, we're actually going to be talking about the highest paid actors in 2019.
Yeah, we can't do the 2020 yet because obviously the year's not over, so we don't know who's going to get paid more. But
No, I think it'll be a funny one, the 2021 as well.
yeah, I mean, well, I guess it'll just stop after February.
It's all a bit up in the air. I think you'll find that a lot of the actors who do TV work will actually be making good money because the TV is the thing
Possibly.
that's consistently going at the moment.
Well,
But it's
they've
tough to tell.
restarted a few filmings, haven't they?
Yes,
Some
they have
production.
actually, which will be another video in the very near future, I think.
Yeah.
Or maybe we'll actually release that before this one. But either way, when you're watching this, there should be an option to click on another video which says movies which have resumed filming.
I'm looking forward to that.
Fingers crossed. We'll see how it goes. But no, I've literally gone just for actors here. So we've not included the actresses.
Oh.
That can be a separate video we do.
Why didn't we do it all in one? Was there any...
It was when I got the two lists, they came separated.
Oh, okay.
They came in separate lists.
That's
So
fine.
I've got all my data here from Forbes.
Excellent. I do like Forbes.
So this is the Forbes article on highest paid actors of 2019. And I've looked into the actors as well to try and see where the money's coming from. I can't get exact figures, but I can see all the work they've done, which is accumulated into the total.
Excellent. I feel like we are about to hire some of these. That's why we're going through it. I feel like.
Well, yes, we'll see who'll end up on our casting couch.
Excellent. A good place to be.
But we'll see who'll cost us the most money to be there.
Well, we can always negotiate.
But one thing I've noticed, because you've not seen this list at all, have you?
No, I'm going in blind.
So this will be a surprise for you. What is amazing is how much money some of them are making for so little work.
All right. Okay, this will be interesting then.
Because when you think highest paid actors, you think, oh, they must have churned out 7 or 8 movies.
No, not necessarily. I sort of guess if it depends on the movie.
Well, speaking of the movie, there is one movie which will show up a lot in this list.
Right, okay.
I think you can already probably guess what that movie is.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I'll keep it secret for now.
Right. Should we start with number 10?
So the least.
Yes. Well, since you criticised me starting at number 1 and going down last time, I decided to reverse it and go from 10 upwards.
I'm glad you're taking on board my criticisms.
Well, I just thought it is feedback. Nice to know that it was criticism.
Yeah.
Now I see where I stand.
Cool. Number 10.
Right. Number 10 is Will Smith. With $35 million. Now, this is a guy who's actually been quite active and has been in a fair few blockbusters, like Aladdin, big Disney movie, performed far higher than anyone really expected it to.
Well, really? I think that was quite a big... everyone expected that film to be quite big. Everyone was looking forward to it, you know.
It was, but all the talk was about The Lion King, which, yes, did outperform it. But there was a lot of criticism of Aladdin. You know, was the genie going to be blue? Was he not? How could you replace Robin Williams with Will Smith? And Will Smith actually did a very good job in that, I'd say.
He's a great actor, and he's got great personality, and he brings that through. So I kind of think it was a good choice, and it did go down well. My question is, you know, these other movies, did they all come out in 2019?
No, Bad Boys for Life was 2020, but I think
just at the beginning.
I think he got paid up front in 2019 while they were filming.
Oh yeah, the filming would have taken place in 2019, but the rest of them all came out in 2019.
Yes.
Apart from Aladdin and Bad Boys for Life, I have not actually heard the other four.
So Gemini Man is the one where Will Smith is like this top level assassin, and there's a clone of him who's younger than him and faster than him.
Right. You know what? That does ring a bell. I think I've seen the trailer, but I
think it ended up doing all right. Spies in Disguise was an animated movie where like the spy gets turned into a pigeon or something. It's Will Smith and Tom Holland, who's now Spider-Man.
Right. Yeah.
Student of the Year 2, I think is a Hindi movie. So I think it's a Bollywood movie where he is a cameo. He's just a cameo.
So so he's not actually a main character or anything.
And Dad's was a TV documentary show.
Oh, right, okay. All right, so two of them weren't really big films.
No, but he would have still got paid.
Yeah, no, of course.
all that money really probably would have come from Aladdin, Bad Boys for Life.
Yeah, I would say Bad Boys and Aladdin would have been the big ones.
Yeah, I don't know exactly where it's come from, but 35 million is not to be sniffed at.
No. Is that before or after taxes?
I think it's all after tax.
Oh, is it?
I would have to check the Forbes list. I don't know.
I was going to say it might be before, because it's just what he's been paid. So he wouldn't
I really don't know.
necessarily take into the tax.
I'd have to check the list again.
Because we don't know what tax bracket he's in.
Because I went into the article and just sort of took the rankings list more than anything, really.
Side piece, you've got these from Forbes. Did you notice how when you go on a website on Forbes, they always give a quote of the day?
It's pre-tax.
Oh yeah, I said, yeah. I guess
it is pre-tax.
Oh yeah, I guessed it would be.
So there we go.
All right.
Sorry, I missed what you were saying there because I looked up whether it was pre-tax.
Obviously, you went to Forbes to get this information. Did you notice how Forbes has a quote of the day when you enter the website?
No, I didn't. I literally went straight to the article. I'm focused, laser vision. Let me know how much money they're making.
I'm sort of surprised it's 10th. I guess it'd be a little higher. But
there will be some in here that will surprise you, but there are some who are clearly going to make money.
Yeah.
Plus, Will Smith wasn't involved in, I'd say, the top 3 biggest movies of the year.
I just like, the one thing I like about Will Smith is he's got a classic rich man laugh. Have you watched him on chat shows?
He does.
When he does that big belly laugh.
He's played the game for too long. I don't believe his laugh. I think unless there's a snot bubble, he's not laughing for real.
Even if it's not 100% genuine, it's a nice laugh, so I'll go along with it. It's better than like Jimmy Fallon's laugh, which is 100% fake.
And slapping the desk.
Yeah, no, that's just too much. And it's not like a nice laugh. Like his laugh is warm.
No, he can get in the bin. He can fully get in the bin.
What, Jimmy?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jimmy. Yeah, no, not a fan at all.
So yes, Will Smith number 10. Should we move on to number 9?
Let's go.
So number 9, we have Paul Rudd.
41 million. Okay, so he's in Avengers Endgame.
Endgame.
That would have brought in the majority, because I have no idea what the other 2 movies are.
You will find that Avengers Endgame will feature prominently in this list.
Right. Well, not surprised.
Between Two Ferns, the movie. So that's the one Zach Galifianakis from The Hangover. He had a YouTube show where he would get celebrities on as a talk show and insult them.
Okay.
And it's like a black room with 2 fern plants, and that's why it's Between Two Ferns.
Right, okay.
And they turned it into a movie that's on Netflix now.
Right. And to be honest, I know
that's basically it. So it's very popular. It's a real cult hit.
Okay.
And he's been doing that sort of chat show on YouTube for 10 years, and it's all scripted, and it's where he just really makes fun of his celebrity guests.
Yeah, I think a few of them sort of became big hits. I think there was one with...
Yeah, he did one with Obama.
Yeah, that's the one. I think that's the one I know of, but I can't say something I follow.
And The Living With Yourself is... I don't really know. It was a Netflix TV series where Paul Rudd goes to like a spa or a personality thing. I'm not sure. But he wakes up and he's been buried alive. And then another version of him has replaced him in his house. And now there's 2 of them.
Again, I think it does ring a bell. I think I've seen a trailer or read an article about it.
I've heard it was
good. For me, Paul Rudd still is that bloke from Friends.
Phoebe's husband.
Yeah. I think that was probably one of his best acting. That's a highlight of his acting career, in my opinion.
Well, he did things like 40-Year-Old Virgin. I remember him being in. I enjoyed him in.
Yeah.
He pops up all over the place. Role Models was excellent. I did like Role Models.
Right. He's one of those actors where I wouldn't say he's an A-list actor, but he's around.
He probably is now. Ever since Marvel, I think he's up in the top rankings.
Possibly, yeah. But he's a solid actor. Like he does a job well. I've never seen him go, oh no, he's rubbish.
And he looks incredible for 50.
Absolutely. He's aged so well.
Well, it's more, has he aged?
Well, this is what happens when you get paid 41 million in 1 year. You can afford to look good.
That's something I hear a lot of. Like the richer you are, the longer you stay looking young.
Well,
which is why we'll have to get on it. We need to get rich quick.
Yeah, I'm aging terribly.
Well, I want to stay beautiful forever, so...
I think you've missed that boat.
Right. That is necessary.
It's criticism, mate.
Yes.
Constructive.
Oh, you and your constructive criticism. Ooh.
But, I should start charging for this, to be honest.
I was thinking,
like a consultant.
I'm going to threaten him in some way here, and then realise there's nothing I can really say.
Well, I don't want to brag, but I am pretty bulletproof.
Well, it's not so much that; it's the fact that we're not in the same room right now, which makes it a bit more difficult.
Oh, okay. Well, I look forward to our next face-to-face meeting.
Yes. Well, look forward to it. I was going to do the whole keep one eye open. I was like, nah, let's not go.
I'm not coming there to sleep. Both my eyes are going to be open.
Oh, good. Excellent. So you can see exactly what's going on, which
Yeah.
does help the video quality.
Yeah, it does. All right, number 8.
Yes. Number 8, we have got Chris Evans. Again, Avengers Endgame.
I'm pretty lukewarm about him, to be honest. I mean, he's not... By the way, Red Sea Diving. Did you watch that? It's on Netflix, I think.
That's one I've not actually seen.
No, it's Knives Out. Which one's Knives Out? Okay, Knives Out.
The murder mystery with Daniel Craig.
An amazing film.
I watched it in cinema. I really enjoyed it.
Same here. I went to the movies. I'm a big fan of detective stories. You know, I'm a big fan of Sherlock Holmes, the old and the new ones. I'm a big fan of Poirot. Big fan of all that stuff. And that was a good film, and I enjoyed it. And
it was very Agatha Christie.
It was excellent. I really enjoyed it. I think all the actors did a good job in it, and he certainly did too.
It was very well done. It was the guy who did The Last Jedi for Star Wars as well. And it was like two polar opposite directing styles and even movies.
Yeah, but that's nice. So you can do more than one style. If you do just the same thing again and again, it gets a bit boring.
I think it was nice for him to release a movie which everyone seemed to enjoy and praise as well. But I did debate doing an ups and downs for Knives Out when it came out.
Oh, do it.
It's maybe a bit late. I'll probably have to give it another rewatch. But I did enjoy it.
Well, we could do a movie commentary on it.
Could do. Although I do feel like the movie commentaries benefit when we haven't seen it, or at least haven't seen it for a long, long time.
All right. We can do an ups and downs together on it then, seeing as we both loved it.
All right, fair enough. We'll get on that in a few months' time.
Yeah, well, whenever.
You know, we promised to do things and get round to it a lot later.
Yeah,
we've still got requests. We've still got requests we need to look into.
We're not great with deadlines here.
No, we don't really accept deadlines as a reality.
No, we don't enjoy the concept of deadlines. It's whenever.
No. So the odd one out here is Superpower Dogs. And I don't have a clue what it's about. I know it's a documentary that he did a voiceover for.
Right. So something we don't care about.
Yeah, like it could be anything. It's probably one of those like dogs with jobs sort of things.
Ah, okay.
But he loaned his voice to it. But the bulk of that money will be Avengers Endgame.
Yeah. But the one we enjoyed was Knives Out.
I enjoyed Avengers Endgame. You've not seen it.
No, but I'm telling you right now, I've enjoyed Knives Out. Even I watch Avengers Endgame, I'm still going to be more of a fan of Knives Out.
Yeah, Knives Out was excellent.
Yeah.
Right, we're actually going to skip number 7.
What?
There is no number 7.
What? Oh, he's a joint.
There is a joint 6th.
Right.
We have a joint 6th.
I thought for a second there you were just going to make up your own nonsense. But
and I think this will be a split reaction from you.
Right, okay.
So I think you'll be in favour of one and not in favour of the other.
Okay. I like that you know me so well.
In joint 6th, we have Adam Sandler and Bradley Cooper. So
I don't know what to say.
I know your feelings on Adam Sandler.
Not a fan.
Not at all. Funny that he's only actually done 2 projects. Both of them only actually done 2 projects and made 57 million.
Okay, Murder Mystery. That rings a bell, but I can't.
We did do a movie commentary for it.
Right. Okay. No, I've got it. We liked the film though.
I enjoyed it. That's the one he did with Jennifer Aniston.
Yeah.
And again, you like that murder mystery element, don't you?
Yeah. And I like
Gemma
the twists
Arterton.
And turns. Oh, Gemma. Oh dear, Gemma. Sweet Gemma. I did enjoy that film, and I think I remember saying in the commentary that despite Adam Sandler being in it, the film was good. But I think that's because the film was good and the other actors were good. So the overall impression was positive.
I find with Adam Sandler, you tend to get one thing or the other. But where he's made his money here is because these are both Netflix movies, aren't they?
So he's been paid quite a bit then for Netflix movies.
He also gets producer credits.
Right. So some of that wage coming from that?
Yeah. And I don't know what sort of deal he has with Netflix, because he's pretty much exclusively works with them now, because his stand-up goes on it, all his new movies and projects go on it. So
I think the more pressing question here is, in that picture of Adam,
yes.
is that his hair that's pointy, or is his skull going towards a point?
His hair is not great in that picture.
Okay.
Although he does have a very long face in it,
I was going to say, if you compare it to Bradley, and I like how we're just criticizing their facial shapes now, but Bradley's got a very round, pleasing face, whereas Adam's got a long, angry, oval face.
I think we'd call Bradley more traditionally handsome.
There's nothing wrong with it. I'm not saying Adam's not good looking. It's just
no. That's what I'm just saying. He's traditionally handsome. Bradley Cooper is your
I think
sort
Bradley's
of like,
more cutesy.
But speaking of Bradley, actually, again, Avengers Endgame. But Joker, he's not actually in Joker.
He's a producer.
He's a producer on Joker, and it's because the director of Joker is the guy who directed The Hangover. It's Todd Phillips, who is good friends with Bradley Cooper.
They're bum chums.
Right, let's find a nicer term for that, please.
They're good friends.
They're good friends, and we'll leave it at that.
Question though, do you know what the difference between a director and a producer is?
The director's behind the camera, setting the scenes, giving instructions to actors.
My understanding is the producers literally they just put the money up for it. They don't actually have much involvement in the production, despite it saying producer.
I find that to be a lot of it, and a lot of stars get themselves producer credits as well, and it translates into more money.
Well, yeah. Once you've built up your sort of career and sort of backlog of cash, you start investing into other movies.
Yeah, I think producers, they add studio notes and, they get a say in the edit and all those sorts of things.
Yeah. I liked Bradley when he did the 18.
Was it 18? I remember that, yes.
I thought he was really good in that.
That would have been 2010, 2011. It was a while back.
Wow, time flies. Yeah, no, I liked him in that film.
I do remember it being one of the most unrealistic, ridiculous things you see, like where they fly a tank.
Oh, yeah, of course. I mean, But
it's funny, actually, the amount of criticism they got for that when you look at the stuff they do in the Fast and Furious movies now.
Yes, thank you. I think I mentioned this in our last video, where the stunts in Fast and Furious are just ridiculous to the point where it's almost unbelievable and pointless. And then I don't know why they got so much criticism for the 18, because I thought it was a good movie.
I enjoyed it. It was all right. But yes, they've made quite a lot of money here for, I'd say, not too much, really.
Well, like you said, because a lot of it comes from the producer side of things.
But I think the other thing we find here is that a lot of them are established actors making a lot of money. So it's once you're established, you can charge a lot more as well. I know that Bradley Cooper is one of the highest paid Marvel guys as well. Oops, I've gone too far.
Oh, well,
right. Number five. Number five.
Right. You know what? I'm happy with it. It's a surprise, but I'm also happy with this. I like Jackie Chan. He's a decent guy.
I accidentally flicked it through, but I think we'd said what we needed to.
Yeah, true. No,
Jackie Chan.
I mean, are those the first one? I can't even pronounce. I'm not even going to try. I know the X is pronounced differently.
I think it's Xing Guang.
Yes, that sounds
about right.
About right.
I'm not a native speaker.
No, I believe that's a Hong Kong film, isn't it? Hong Kong produced film.
I'm not sure.
I think a lot of the Chinese productions with Jackie Chan comes out of Hong Kong, but I don't know if that one is or not. But I like his stuff. But wait, do you think he produced those as well?
I really tried to search for ways he's making this much money, and I can't find it. This is all I had. This is all I could find looking up.
Either he's getting paid masses over in China because they love him, or he's produced the two of them. Because that's a lot of money for two films.
It is a lot. And I think the Jackie Chan Down to Earth is a documentary.
Oh, so even more surprising. He might have made 53 out of that 58 out of that first film?
Maybe. I really couldn't tell you. I don't know.
Well, I like him, so I'm pleased with this one.
I'm more than
Number
happy
5 is
for him
good.
to make it. I feel like he's earned it over the decades. So we'll let that go.
Cool.
Right. Number 4 is someone you will have never heard of before in your life.
All right, I'm looking forward to this.
It is Akshay Kumar.
All right, is he a Bollywood actor?
He is the highest paid Bollywood actor.
Damn, Akshay Kumar, look at you, raking it in.
$65 million for movies I've never heard of.
And this is quite cool, actually, because I know that Bollywood is a massive industry in itself, and it is huge. But I think they go along with, this is my personal opinion, I think they go along with quantity over quality sometimes.
That has been a criticism of it in the past, although I think the quality has gone up.
I agree. There's been a few that have come out in the last few years that are better, and I've enjoyed more. I mean, I don't know him, and I don't know any of these films.
No, I'm not a regular Bollywood watcher. There's not really too much I can say about Bollywood.
No,
just good on him.
Yeah, the last film that I watched that I really enjoyed from Bollywood was based on a true story regarding 2 sisters who became Olympic wrestlers for the Indian national team.
That's fascinating and has absolutely nothing to do with what we're talking about. Or what the video's about. I guess it's slightly tenuously linked.
I was scrambling for something to say about Bollywood. That's what I had.
I feel like there's not much we can say about Bollywood without sounding completely ignorant.
Yeah, but good for him. I mean, he's clearly done well. And at least he's done, what was it, 5 films compared to...
Yeah. No, he's been busy.
Jackie Chan has done 2 and made 58.
Bank, yeah, absolute bank.
Yeah, so, all right, at least he's done some work.
No, the top 3 are 3 to be expected, really. So there won't be many surprises here. So number 3, someone who will have been in it for, I think, the past decade at this point. But it is, of course, Robert Downey Jr.
You know what? I liked him.
Yes.
At first. For some reason, over the recent few years, I've sort of gone off him a little bit.
Is it overexposure? Or is it the fact that he always plays the same sort of character in interviews and public appearances?
I think that's it. I think he lost his sort of edgy uniqueness that he did have, which made him cool. And I think he's become too much of a...
Tony Stark, really.
Yes. It's almost you can't tell the difference anymore. And he believes it himself as well. And I just think it's some of the sort of, I don't know, that uniqueness, the sort of character, it's just become a bit bland.
Again, I think overexposure, he's done so many movies as Tony Stark now that I think he's picked the right time to bow out.
Are they going to replace Tony Stark with a new actor? Because how are they going to do that after this?
Well,
I mean, he's done it for so long.
I think they're getting rid of Iron Man and bringing in other characters. I do know that he will appear as Iron Man again in the Black Widow movie that's coming out, because that's a prequel.
Right, is that going to be his last movie?
I think so.
As Tony Stark?
I think so. I've got the feeling he will make cameos throughout the next decade or so as a young Tony Stark and that sort of stuff.
Okay.
But Avengers Endgame, huge movie. He's always been on a big salary with them.
Yeah,
of course, he's made a pile of money. The Age of AI is an 8-episode documentary series, and it's about robotics. And again, it's because he played Iron Man and all this.
Yeah. Is that Age of AI documentary based on the book? There's a book about AI that became quite well known, and I do have the book already. It was quite a good book, to be fair.
I couldn't tell you. I just think it's about how the advances we've made in technology. And Doolittle, of course, I did an ups and downs for.
Yep.
And
you're really fucking yourself during this.
I am a bit. It shows that I've really covered the hot button issues. But my feelings on Doolittle are already clear. I think that movie got nearly all of it was downs. It was just, I just wanted more from it. The adverts for it made it look decent. And it was just badly written. It was rushed. The ending was awful. The ending was so bad. I wouldn't say any of it was actually Robert Downey Jr.'s fault.
No. Sometimes the film was just bad.
Like the whole movie I spent going, I think you're better than this, Robert. It was just badly written. Like really badly written.
You should ring him up and be like, Robert, you're better than this. Come on.
Well, if he ever stumbles across any of these videos, feel free to hit me up. And I'll give you some good career advice. That's clearly what he needs, being the 3rd highest paid actor in the world.
Well, yes. Doesn't seem very happy about it, though. Look at him.
I didn't pick the best picture for him.
No, he's frowning, but he's got no wrinkles in his forehead.
He looks like someone's just insulted his mother off camera.
He does. That's a good way of describing it. It does look like someone's just yelled something at him and he's not happy about it. All right, cool. Robert.
Right. Number two is actually, I'd say a worthy addition. We have got the Chris of the Hemsworth.
All right. I went a long while through life not realizing there's two of them. There's three. There's three Hemsworths.
Yeah, so you've got Chris Hemsworth, Liam Hemsworth, and then there's another Hemsworth brother who isn't this massive actor. He's like Luke Hemsworth, maybe.
Are they all actors? Is Luke an actor as well?
I think he might be, but he's just not the same as Chris or Liam.
I'll be honest, I could not tell you the difference between Chris and what's the other one?
Liam.
Like I said, it took me several years till I even knew those two of them.
They look very separate. I'd say they do look very distinct from each other.
Right, but I just haven't followed them, so I can't pick it out.
So Liam Hemsworth is the one who's in the Hunger Games.
Right.
That's the one he's really known for. I don't know what else he's in.
And Chris is Thor.
Yes. Right. Chris is the one who's everywhere at the moment.
Right.
And everyone loves, he just seems like a great guy. It's really annoying that he's so good looking, so well paid. Right? Yeah, Australian, so well paid, and actually so likable because he's a funny guy as well.
He is. I've seen him on a few interviews, and he does seem like a proper, you could go to the pub with him easy.
And he's one of those
perfect
men carved from marble.
Well, you said that about me once.
I'm not so sure. Remember, just because you say it doesn't make it true. But
self-confidence is key.
Yes, but it's bordering on arrogance. There is that fine line. I'm not sure you can even see the line at this point.
Oh no, I have no idea what the line is. I've lost track of it. I was going to say, I didn't realize Chris was in Men in Black.
It's the new Men in Black. So they did a new one, which I don't think did that well. I don't think it got great reviews.
I don't think I've even seen that.
But he did it with Tessa Thompson.
Okay, I haven't seen that one.
Who is Valkyrie in the Marvel movies. So she did Thor Ragnarok with him. Is that right? No, that might not be right. Oh, I think I've gotten two different actresses confused. I'm not sure.
You're doing so well.
I know. I think I'm going to get criticised because I picked two actresses who look quite similar but are very different people. I think I've done that.
It's okay. I'll forgive you.
I've got a feeling I might end up cancelled now.
Who's going to cancel you? What's Jay Silent Rob or Bob?
You've never heard of Jay and Silent Bob?
No.
That's the Kevin Smith. That's what made Kevin Smith. They were from Clerks.
No, can't say I know it.
Oh, come on.
No,
you don't know what Clerks is?
No.
Clerks is like the famous indie 90s movie where it's set in like a shop.
Yep, no.
Never mind. But anyway, they finally
Is it worth a watch?
I've not seen it, but they finally came back after 20 years and people were going mad for it. But it's a cameo as himself. He's not a big part in it. He has a cameo as himself.
So basically, the bulk of that 76 million came from Endgame.
Yeah.
With a little bit
pretty much.
Back.
Again, I thought he would have done a bit more. It feels like he's working tons, but that's all I could find for 2019.
Maybe that's just what came out in 2019. We've seen him in other stuff.
Yeah. But well done to him. And I don't even have to get number one up. You know who number one is.
Do I?
Oh, yeah. Come on. Number one highest paid actor in the world.
Johnny Depp.
A favourite of this channel.
I was going to say Stanley Tucci, but I know that's not it.
No.
I don't know. Surprise me.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
How did I not get that?
Yeah, I was there like, how have you not got this?
I don't know.
After The Scorpion King, after Baywatch. We love this man.
We do. I'm a big fan of Dwayne Johnson.
But nearly 90 million.
Good for him.
But you look at the stuff he's in. Like that Fighting with My Family wasn't a huge movie. It was a decent movie. I've seen it.
No, but the bulk of this would have come from
Hobbs and Shaw, which is the Fast and Furious spin-off.
Yeah, that would have paid quite a bit.
Yep,
absolutely.
And Jumanji, the next level.
That was second again. He would have got a big whack for that.
Absolutely huge movie. He gets, for Ballers, the TV show, he gets $700,000 an episode.
That is the place to be in life.
Yep. And then the Titan Games has just come out on Netflix.
Oh, has it? Is it a film?
It's not a film, it's a TV series. It's like Gladiators in the UK.
Right. Was he in Gladiators at any point?
No.
I feel like he would have done well in it, but no. And I like him.
Sort of thing you'd do. But yeah, it's Hobbs and Shaw and Jumanji making him a fortune there.
Absolutely.
But The Rock is huge. Like, not just in size, but
both physically and metaphorically.
He does so well.
Yeah, his career has really built up over the last 10 years, like massively.
Yeah, it's difficult to argue with that success.
No, and he's worked quite hard and come a long way, I feel. Like out of all the actors we've seen.
He's worked his way up.
He's definitely made that transition, and I think everyone can respect that from where he started and where he came.
If you ever look at his clips from back when he was a wrestler as well, he was good on the mic. Like, there's a reason he became the huge superstar from wrestling.
Yeah, he was an entertainer, and he was good at it. So yeah.
And again, comes across as a nice guy. Like, you don't really begrudge him.
No, have you seen the stuff he does with Kevin Hart, where he just bullies him?
Yeah, him and Kevin Hart.
In a friendly way, obviously, but
have this relationship. Him and Kevin Hart, they seem to show up together all the time.
I feel like Kevin Hart is like a mini version of Dwayne Johnson sometimes. Because they both work out, they're both quite...
It's like Mini-Me from Austin Powers.
Yeah. If you miniaturize Dwayne Johnson, Kevin Hart is not far off that.
It's funny, he's half the size but twice as loud.
Like I said before, he's got small man syndrome. He's got Napoleon syndrome, I think it's called.
But The Rock definitely needs to make as much money as he does because he spends half of it in baby oil.
I do like baby oil.
Okay. If there's one soundbite to come from this video, that will be it.
That could be our slogan.
Maybe not. That can be yours. I'm not having it as mine. Yes, those are our highest paid actors of 2019.
It's all right, to be fair.
One or two surprises on it.
Yeah, a couple of surprises. Nothing... I don't think anyone's on there that I would disagree with. They've done their jobs well.
Yeah, and it's all established people. There's no flash in the pan there. These are guys who've been around for a long time. Well,
going back to my guess for number one, I said Johnny Depp. He's completely fallen off the list. There was at one point he was right up there. I think maybe 20 years.
I mean, he
hasn't really done anything the last year or two. Maybe.
Yeah, and there's been a lot of stuff comes out in public which has sort of like affected his work rate, shall we say? Or
some of the
allegations.
Allegations, yeah, it would have done. But although I do think it maybe came. Well, I don't know if that's true or not, but I think he'd run his course in the movie industry because he was basically just playing the same actor again and again.
He became too typecast.
Yeah.
And in two separate ways. One was the Tim Burton crazy, powdered face, bizarre person. And the other was just Jack Sparrow.
Basically, yeah.
And basically, we've not had a new Tim Burton movie and we've not had a Pirates of the Caribbean.
No,
so
I think Pirates of the Caribbean is pretty
much
done. What more can they do? Same probably with Tim Burton. I think
I've heard of them doing a reboot for it.
What? Pirates of the Caribbean?
I think so.
I loved the first one and the second was decent. I think they lost their way when they got to the fourth and fifth one. I'm like, come on.
They just tried too hard to keep it going and just picked ridiculous things.
Yeah, so many franchises don't know when to quit.
Yeah, it's the money, isn't it? Because it kept making money.
Well, this is the thing. I think people went with a fun expectation and they just kept letting people down. And by the time you got to the last one, I think
the fifth one,
it didn't make as much because people were like, no, I'm not bothering with this.
I don't think you've seen the fifth, have you?
Is that the one with Javier Bardem in it?
Yes.
No, I have seen it.
Oh, you have. There we go.
Yeah, and wasn't a fan.
No, it was bizarre. I did like the ending. I did like how it tied up the old storyline.
Yeah.
That was the one thing I liked.
I think he's a cool guy.
Yeah. No, he's great. Right. I think that'll do us for Highest Paid Actors 2019. No further comments. Yeah.
We did veer off violently towards the end of that.
But that's just what we do, isn't it?
That is what we do. Yeah. All right, cool.
Excellent.
Top 10. Are we going to do the actresses at some point?
We will get around to that very soon.
All right.
And we're going to do our movies which have resumed filming recently.
Cool. Well, viewers,
look
out for that.
Franchise Wars. Look out for Franchise Wars. I'm excited about Franchise Wars.
I'm excited about that too.
Right. Excellent. Thank you for joining us. Please remember to like and subscribe to let us know that you're enjoying what we're doing. And we'll try our best to bring out as much as we can in the near future.
Yeah.
All right. Happy days.
See you on the next one.
On the flip side.
I said that last time.
Well, I've rebooted it.
All right. See you guys later.
See you guys. Bye.
Bye.